Big day in the case against Casey. Defense lawyer Jose Baez gets his opportunity to interview two folks that could be certainly crucial to his case. Mike DeForest live outside the Orange County Courthouse today. And Mike, the first person in the hot seat today is an Orange County Corrections officer. Is that right?
That's right. Right now, Jose Baez is actually upstairs here at the state attorney's office grilling that corrections officer. She was the one who observed Casey's reaction the day little Kaylee's body was found and then relayed the details of all of that to detectives.
She collapsed into the chair and started to what appeared to be hyperventilating. She lost her breath. We told her a couple of times to take some deep breaths.
Lieutenant Tammy Unser is one of the corrections officers who led Casey Anthony down to the jail's medical unit the day Kaylee's body was found. Surveillance cameras captured Casey's reaction as she watched TV coverage of the discovery. Today, Jose Baez is continuing his questioning of Lieutenant Unser, and he'll also be taking the deposition of the Orange County Sheriff's deputy who later conducted that audio-taped interview of the corrections officer. Baez wants to know what kind of planning went into that operation to videotape Casey's reaction. Baez has accused investigators of intentionally violating Casey's rights to have an attorney present, as well as her medical privacy rights. Originally in court paperwork, Baez threatened to sue anyone who disclosed Casey's conversations with corrections officers, but today he said his main goal is just finding out what really happened inside the jail that day.
There's no, I'm not thinking of any lawsuits or anything. If she feels she has a claim after we do our investigation, that's certainly, if she has a claim, her right to pursue.
Now, today's depositions come just one day after Jose Baez asked a judge to move Casey's murder trial to Miami-Dade County. Baez claims that Central Florida has been saturated with negative media coverage, and that's jeopardized Casey's ability to receive a fair trial here. His research shows that South Florida has had much less exposure to Casey Anthony coverage. Of course, that did not stop Baez from stopping in front of our TV cameras today to answer questions. Now, as soon as he's done questioning that corrections officers upstairs, he'll begin the deposition of Deputy Philip Graves. Again, he was the investigator who later took the interview from that corrections officer. Reporting live at the state attorney's office, Mike DeForest, Local 6.
All right, Mike, we can assume things, but do we know exactly what Baez is hoping to achieve by questioning that corrections officer right now?
Well, first of all, Baez is trying to stop the release of that surveillance video showing Casey's reaction. He doesn't want that to be made public, but even if it is made public, he will most certainly then try to get that evidence so that it is not admitted at her murder trial. And again, if he finds evidence that there was some kind of wrongdoing, some kind of intentional violation of Casey's constitutional rights, well, he could certainly seek sanctions either against those corrections officers or law enforcement. Eric?
All right, Mike DeForest live outside the Orange County Courthouse. Will be throughout the day for us here on Local 6. Thank you, Mike. All right, other big news in the case against Casey this week. Jose Baez wants to take her trial out of town. Last night at 11 o'clock, problem solver Tony Pipitone traveled the state, showing that in cities both large and small, most people know who Casey Anthony is, but simply knowing who a person is isn't the legal standard for seating a jury. As Tony Pipitone reports tonight at 11 o'clock, it's what they know that counts.